Hey everybody, I'm Glenn and I'm very excited to be here with you today. I know a lot of you who are watching this are relatively new to the permanent makeup career, and it's your goal to not only have a full-time career, but to have a successful one. Well, I've been able to help contribute to many artists achieving the success that you desire. And if I only had 10 or 15 minutes to spend with you, well, what I'd share with you is probably about presenting yourself as a professional. And that starts online. So let's get into it. I prepared a little presentation here for you that should be very helpful. And this is the 4 essential elements of a professional online presence that every PMU artist must have. All right, now let me just share with you just for a quick second about myself, because if you don't know me, you might be wondering, well, who is this guy and why is he qualified to educate me in this area? Well, along with my partners, I co-founded Beauty Angels Academy, and I also created Beauty Pro Prime, which many of you probably know about. And you can follow me, by the way, at Glenn Rosenberg on Instagram. But in our academy, okay, we've had thousands and thousands of students get certified with us. And out of those thousands of students, many of them have gone on to achieve 6-figure incomes from their permanent makeup services. And here what you see on your screen is just a handful of them. There's a lot more than this, and many of them have even gone on to become trainers. But one thing that they all have in common is that they all have a professional online presence. And if you're going to be successful in permanent makeup, you need to have a professional online presence as well. And so in the next 10 or 15 minutes, we're going to run through this. So the first thing that you need to be aware of is that as a PMU artist, you put tattoo on people's faces. Now, if you think about that, it's pretty intense, right? And it's a very important decision that your prospective client is going to make. Who should they allow to put permanent tattoo on their face? And so it requires trust, and you need to build trust with your prospective client. But the question is, how do you build trust? Well, that process begins online, because that's where you're going to engage most of your prospects initially. So you do it by presenting yourself as a serious professional. I love this picture of, here we've got Kerry and we've got Justin, 2 artists who have come through our academy who are both 6-figure producing artists in their own right. But you can see just the way they present themselves is very professional. But it starts not only with how you physically dress, how you present yourself, how your hair is cut, how your makeup is done, how you take pictures, but it starts with the essential elements of your online presence. And so we're going to go through what those essential elements are right now. First is, and I'm sure you can guess what it's going to be, you must have a professional profile on Instagram, either just a professional personal account, or you have to have a business account. Either way, you need to communicate to people through Instagram who you are and what it is that you offer. Then you need to have a Facebook business page. This is very important, and I'm going to get into why in just a few minutes. And then third, you need to have a Google business listing. If you don't have one, you're going to set one up today. It's that important. You also might want to opt for creating a Yelp page. Now, it's not mandatory. It's not one of the essential elements, but I'd highly recommend it because Yelp pages tend to rank very high on Google, and it'll help you get seen. And then last but not least, number 4, you need to have a professional website. If you think about it, this is 2020. All right, in 2020, what professional doesn't have a website, right? If you're a professional and you don't have a website today, are you really a professional? Now listen, if you don't have a website, don't be offended by what I'm saying, or don't be overwhelmed or frightened by what I'm saying. Getting a website is actually pretty easy. We build lots of websites for our artists, and we can help you with it. So just hang on. In the end, I'm going to give you lots of solutions. But let's get into this. So here we've got Tonya Parker. Now, Tonya is a 6-figure producing artist. Okay, you can find her on Instagram at Wink Studio Bend. And I'm going to show you her online presence. So let's take a look first at her Instagram. Tonya, by the way, will be the first to tell you that she's not the greatest when it comes to social media. And in fact, let me just go back here for a moment. The particular reason I chose Tonya to share with you is because she doesn't have one of those crazy Instagrams with 50,000 followers. And this is not even her strong suit, okay? But she hustled and she did all the things that she needed to do properly, and she stayed engaged. And here she is today with a six-figure income from her permanent makeup services. But let's look at her Instagram, and you're going to see that first of all, you don't need to have 50,000 followers, okay? She's got a little under 500 followers, and she still has a very successful business. So what we need you to do is we need you to put those elements together that she's utilizing here, because it's not how many followers you have, it's how much engagement do you get. It's how many people actually inquire about your services that you can convert to booked appointments. And so here, if you look at Tonya, what she's got is she's got a very professional presentation here, from her bio to her branding to her pictures and posts. You can understand that she's a permanent makeup artist. And let's go through each one of these elements here, okay? So you see she's got highlights set up, she's got a color scheme, and she's got some branding going on. You'll also notice she's got a very effective bio where it describes exactly what she does. And I love this where it says 700 plus gorgeous, happy clients. This is important because she's building trust right off the bat with someone who's new to her account. She also tells them where she's located, and that's also very important because you're going to see in a moment, people will search on Instagram for microblading or permanent makeup services in their area. And if you happen to fall into their area, it's going to help them really zero in and focus on you and your account. She also has a great picture here, which I really like, where she's smiling and it conveys joy. And she's got her website right there in her bio. Now, on her feed, she's doing some great things as well. She's using photos of herself. She's using photos of her work, before and after pictures. She's even putting pictures of her actual studio where you would find yourself if you're considering getting permanent makeup services by Tonya. Now, this is all very effective and it's all very helpful in turning followers into booked appointments. Now, you might say, well, oh gosh, what do I post? We can't get into that in 10 to 15 minutes, but that's called content posting strategy. Now, for content posting strategy, what you're looking at here, this is the Instagram of Sway Brows, okay? Sway Brows is Tanny Deep. She's one of our trainers, and Tanny and I put together a course which will actually spoon feed you how to literally replicate what Tanny did, which is build an incredibly successful and effective Instagram. So don't get stuck on that. We'll show you that toward the end, but let's continue for now. You can see here on Tonya's Instagram, she uses hashtags on her posts that are local hashtags. So take a look over here. You see I've circled it for you, microblading Bend. So she's located in Bend, Oregon. The reason why this is relevant is people will search for microblading Bend as a hashtag, and then it will produce lots of posts and images, and you want your post to come up in the local search of people who might be searching for permanent makeup services in your area. All right, so that's one of the ways that you're going to get people to come to your account. But look at this. Look what we've done for Tonya. This is sort of a little extra bonus, if you will. First of all, she added a welcome highlight. And so just imagine when someone's brand new to your Instagram account, they very well may check you out in a few different areas. And one of the things they may check out is your welcome highlight. Well, when they click Wink Studio Bend's welcome highlight, they're going to find a very professionally produced promo video. This is an incredible video. You can go check it out yourself after you watch this. But if you want a video like this, we can make one for you. All right. So let's look at her Facebook business page. You'll see on her Facebook business page, she's got a very professional bio that's complete with contact information, with her website, and other important data. Then you'll see also she's got reviews. Reviews are social proof that are absolutely, let me just go back here, that are absolutely essential to you turning followers or visitors to your social media into visitors to your website, and then ultimately into booked appointments. So you have to have reviews. And if you don't know how to get reviews, I'll give you an idea at the end how we can help you get that, because I have a technique that you can get lots and lots of reviews. All right, so then she's got lots of photos and videos. Actually, if you'll take a look in her albums, that's something that you're going to want to have. And you'll also notice that we put her promo video as the top header image on her business page, just enhancing how professional she looks. All these elements that I'm talking about enhance how professional she looks. Now let's go over to her Google listing, because some people are going to be searching for microblading or permanent makeup services in your area on Google. And you want to make sure that you show up. And don't worry about SEO or search engine optimization, these sorts of things. What you need is simply a Google listing. And your Google listing will show up when someone's searching for you in your area. Okay, so let's look at the essential elements. She's got a complete bio, including a link to her website. There's a button for her website. She's got a beautiful picture of herself where she's smiling and she's looking very inviting and friendly. She's got Google reviews over here, which are very important. All right, she's got photos, and over here you can see the reviews. These are all the same essential elements that she had on her Facebook page. She's got them on her Google listing. It professionalizes the whole thing. Now, let's go over to her website, because anyone who visits either her Instagram, her Facebook, or her Google listing, if we're successful, they're going to click on her website and look at this professional website that she's got. We built this for her, and we've got lots of templates to help provide you solutions for yourself if you want a website for yourself, and you'll be very surprised how inexpensive these solutions are. But what you'll see is when the visitor arrives at her website, it's a very professional presentation. And we very quickly get into answering the question, why choose you? Or in this case, why choose Tonya, or Tonya's studio here you can see. And we even put her promo video over here at the top. Now, after the promo video and answering that question, why choose Tonya, we go into introducing her main service, which is microblading. Then a little bit further down, we help teach her visitors how to make the decision to choose an artist. That's very important. We want to lead her visitors in that decision-making process. And then we highlight her training and her education. We go on to introduce her additional services, which you can swipe right and left and see the additional services she provides. Then you see there's client reviews. This is more and more social proof. So important. And then we've got a call to action. You have to have a clear call to action. If someone's interested if we're successful at building that trust, at building that confidence, and they want to then take action to reach out to you, we have to give them very clear instructions. What should they do? And that's what a call to action is. And so you see here, we've got a call to action at the top of her website, at the bottom of her website. We even provide a map just to make it very crystal clear, like where to find her. Okay, so what's the summary here? The summary is all these people here that you see in this image who are six-figure plus level producing permanent makeup artists. They're all where you want to be. They all have the four essential elements of a professional online presence. They've got the Instagram, they've got the Facebook business page, they've got the Google business listing, and many of them have a Yelp page, and then they've got a professional website, and they very well may have a promo video as well. A lot of them have that with us. Okay, so here's a solution for you. You can go to BeautyPro.group. Okay, write that down, BeautyPro.group. When you go there, you're going to find some great solutions for you. Okay, and let me show you what some of these solutions are going to be. First of all, if you need help with your Instagram and you're not sure what to do, but you know you need one, Tanny, who is Swaybrows on Instagram, her and I built this fantastic course on how Tanny went from 0 to 60,000 followers in 1 year and exploded her permanent makeup business. And that way you can very simply use the same strategies that Tanny used. So that's one solution for Instagram. Would you like a professional website like Tonya has? And also like Tanny has. In fact, Tanny has 2 websites with us. But would you like a professional website? Well, guess what? We've built over 200 of them, and we can build one for you. And you'll be very surprised just how inexpensive they are. And this is another very important element that's going to make you look very professional. Just visit BeautyPro.group. You'll learn a lot about the details there and how to find us and that solution. Now, would you like a promo video? you want to add that element in and continue to make yourself really professional, just like you see Tonya has here on her website as well as on her Instagram. We can build one for you. Just go to BeautyPro.group. All right, here we put it in her Facebook as well. And then, do you want more coaching like this little coaching video that I've done for you here? Would this be helpful for you to get more coaching like this? Well, you might want to join Beauty Pro Prime. In Beauty Pro Prime, you're going to learn techniques and marketing strategies from the biggest masters and influencers in the permanent makeup space. And it's incredibly inexpensive. You won't believe how inexpensive it is. So you can find that at BeautyPro.group. And then last, you can join our group on Facebook. It's actually technically called Beauty Pro Group. And in there, you'll get a whole bunch of free content and free coaching just like this. And do you remember earlier in this presentation, I told you that I would give you a great tip on how to develop your reviews? Well, if you join Beauty Pro Group on Facebook, you'll find a video that shows you exactly how to do it. Okay, so I hope you guys found this helpful. And I wish you lots of luck as you pursue your career in permanent makeup. I know you can be successful with this. It's not talent. It's whether or not you show up and do the things, follow the formula and do the things that are required to build a successful business and to master the art of permanent makeup. So I wish you lots of luck and look forward to meeting all of you soon. Take care.